Hey fans, and welcome to another Blades Q&A presented by Merrill Lynch. Mike Folta here with Everblades forward Max Cook. Max, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
You joined the team here early in March. What's your experience been like so far with the Everblades?
Yeah, I mean, coming into the situation, the team was already pretty much set. And I think they played something around 20 to 30 games. So the team kind of gelled together, but it was an older group. So it was kind of an easier transition, especially being an older guy. You kind of are used to coming into situations mid-season or getting traded, something along those lines. So it wasn't that big of a transition off the ice.
You previously played 13 games with the Macon Mayhem this season in the SPHL. What's it like when you kind of have to move up a league in the middle of a year like that?
Yeah, to be honest, I wasn't expecting it at all. So when I got the call, it was definitely a surprise, and especially in minor pro hockey, it's pretty quickly where you have to get packed up, move on, and get ready to play. I think I had one practice and then I played the next game. So it was kind of a whirlwind experience, but I've been playing hockey for so long. You just kind of got to keep to the basics and remember that it's a game that you love and you've been playing for 20 plus years.
Of course, the last two seasons in Fayetteville down the SPHL, you played under Everblades assistant coach Jesse Calicky. He was the head man then with the Marksmen. What was he like as a head coach?
Yeah, especially the first year, it was obviously a learning curve for all of us. It was a more of a new organization, and he was in his first year of being a head coach. So there's a lot of trials and tribulations. But I think especially the second year for Jesse, he definitely kind of stepped up, and he really leaned on a lot of his veteran guys too to offer opinions and on systems and even stuff off the ice. And I think he was more of a player's coach, and it was great to have. And obviously him being about a year older than me, or he might even be the same age, it was a different experience, but it was something that I really enjoyed.
You had some of your best years under him in Fayetteville. So is it fair to say that kind of his system allowed you to thrive a little bit more?
Yeah, I think that was one of the biggest things, is that a lot of times in minor pro, especially me coming up, it was a lot of the veterans guys got the first look at maybe special teams or the first line, and Jesse really took it as a chance for anybody who can play in that position or in that role gets a chance right away. And I kind of took the reins on that and was lucky enough to be there for 2 years. And yeah, it was a very fun time for me.
Even before Fayetteville, if you go back and look at your numbers, your numbers, your statistics have gotten better each season. So what do you attribute that to?
I think it's more just hard work and putting in the time, especially coming out of college. I really had to learn the pro game on and off the ice. And as it progressed in my career, I felt like I've gotten a handle on it. And being older, being a little bit smarter on the ice and knowing when to take risks and when not to.
You mentioned college. You played 4 years at Miami University with the Red Hawks in Oxford, Ohio. That's a pretty cool program to be a part of.
Yeah, I'm from Chicago, so it's not too far down the road. And a lot of Chicago guys before me and after me attended Miami. So it was one of those things where it was close to home. I love the college. I love the hockey. And hopefully it's back on the up and ups. I know there have been a couple of down years the past couple of years.
Well, you said you're from Chicago. You played college hockey in Ohio. Your first couple of years junior were in Wisconsin, Indiana. Turning pro, you were in the Midwest. Are you a full Southerner now after spending a couple of years down here, or do you miss the Midwest?
Yeah, especially with COVID last year was the first time I really saw snow in almost, I want to say 4 or 5 years. So I really wasn't used to that. And being down here, it doesn't seem like there's going to be any snow anytime soon. So no, I love the winters down here. Obviously, the summers being back home with friends and family. But I would say in the winters, I'm more of a Southerner.
So since coming down in March, have you gotten to really lean into the Southwest Floridian lifestyle? You getting outside at all?
I'm very fair skinned. So if I do go out, it's usually with a lot of sunscreen, or I kind of try to stay in the shade.
Gotcha. Now, what do you like to do away from the ice? I know some of the guys are the gamers, or they're out playing golf or fishing. Are you into any of that?
I do like to fish. I haven't gone fishing here yet, but I'm a big fish, golf. I do like to read, kind of keep my brain going. But besides that, no, pretty much I'll try anything at least.
Gotcha. What are you reading? What kind of genres are you into typically, or is it a little bit of everything?
Yeah, a little bit of everything. I do try to mix in some self help and some biographies, but yeah, to be honest, something a little bit light because the denser it is, I usually fall asleep to that kind of stuff. So,
Oh, fair enough, Max. Well, thank you. We appreciate it today, and good luck the rest of the way here.
thank you very much for having me.
All right, that was Everblades forward Max Cook on our Q&A presented by Merrill Lynch.